Hey guys, welcome to Sippin and Spillin with Syd and Mike.
Hola.
From 3 Mississippi. Woo.
Got me some sweet tea.
Yeah, he's got his tea.
It's a little humid out here tonight.
It is a little bit humid tonight, and I've got my I tried my bug spray tonight for the first time that the backyard homesteader Priscilla sent me, and Mike was like, "It's so strong, but I think it smells good."
Very citrus.
Yeah, but I was out. Frank and I were picking pears, so I was like, "Well, I'm gonna try it and see." And so far, that I know of, I did not get bit.
Yeah, I was getting a little worried about that pear tree. I mean, the deer, there's been like one doe and a fawn still in spots that's been out there pretty much every night getting some of the low-hanging fruit. But the last few days I've been seeing some squirrels.
Yeah.
So I'm worried about losing too many of those pears to Mother Nature.
Yeah.
I'm all about sharing a little bit, but I want to put some of those pears up.
Yeah, there's a ton of them up top, so we're gonna have to bust the ladder out. But Frankie and I got all of the low-hanging fruit that we could reach, and filled up a big, like, Tupperware thing that I make giant stuff in.
Yeah, I'll get a ladder out tomorrow and try to get some of the ones that are up a little higher. There's a lot.
There's a lot
up
on
there.
Yeah.
It's loaded. I mean, I honestly think I can get. I think I can get
Buckets.
a couple of dozen quart jars put up on the shelf.
Yeah, and I mean, we're not sure if we're gonna preserve them yet, or if we're gonna make like a jelly or something. Like
I mean, we have enough to have some options.
Probably do a little bit of both, but
I mean, straight canned or jarred pears. I saw
which that would be. I would almost prefer that. Like.
Yeah, I saw a restaurant. I think it was Deep South Homestead actually. They did it kind of a little bit lower sugar version.
So preserve them.
And I'm pretty sure it was their page that I was watching, looking for ideas for jarring pears.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
we're gonna have to do some googling and see what we can come up with. I don't even know what kind of pears they are because they're not like the pears you see in the store. I don't know if they're like some Asian pear or something. I have no idea.
I'm
not a big pear person, so.
Yeah, I don't know how it's difficult to like nail down an exact variety of an existing tree like that.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're good. I've eaten a few of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not a big pear person, so I'm like, oh, okay. It's like one of the, like, pears and bananas are like the thing that bananas I absolutely will not. No go. But pears, I'm like, if it's like in something or whatever, but I don't like seek out a pear to eat it.
But if I had like jarred pears, you would like mix them into salads, or
I don't know if I'd put them in salad. But I'd make desserts in the winter with them, or I'd do, I'd figure something out. But we
hey Tim, Rich Life, I'm wearing a hat.
Yes. He's wearing a hat just for you. No, but we hit some milestones this week, so that we wanted to mention. So today, actually, on 3 Mississippi, we hit 85,000 subscribers, which was huge.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So thank you guys, those of you who've been subscribed or have just subscribed to 3 Mississippi. We appreciate you, and that's amazing. Like I was like, it was bugging my OCD, like seeing it so close and not having it even yet.
84,100, 84,220, 84,470.
I was like, dang it, just turn. And then
85,000.
And I actually managed to snag a picture of it, which I posted on our social media.
Right at 85,000?
Right at 85,000. So my OCD was happy. So I was like, perfect. It wasn't like 85,001. It was just like, I got it exactly when it turned. And so that was pretty cool. And then this week we hit our watch time minutes, thanks to you guys. On Sippin and Spillin here, and we hit all of our criteria to apply for monetization on here, so that was pretty cool. So that takes a little while, but
it's in the review process now.
It's
so
being reviewed.
It says it could take up to a month. It says it could take up to a month.
Yeah,
that's true. Everybody I've talked to that's recently monetized the channel says a few days.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. We'll see. I just kind of check it every day. I'm like waiting to see, But yeah, that's exciting. So it was kind of 2 big milestones this week, and we've, this channel obviously is sort of a very different channel than 3 Mississippi in the sense that this is it sitting and talking with you guys and kind of telling you what's going on. So it's not everybody's cup of tea, and I get that. I
don't expect this channel to get 85,000 subscribers.
No.
It'd be awesome if it does, But that's not. I mean, this format is certain people really like this sitting and having a chat with you format.
Right.
And a lot of people don't. They want to watch an edited video of a build of a project, and that's what the other channel is. That's what 3 Mississippi is.
Right.
So.
It's stuff with the animals, stuff with canning, stuff with whatever it is that we're doing at the time. It's going to be a lot of building here coming up soon. Some people had some really good ideas. They sent me some stuff. There was like a cooler, like a walk-in cooler for sale in like Oxford off of like Facebook Marketplace that somebody sent me a screenshot of. There was like a couple other things like that people were sending in regards to our conundrum for the building the pool room and all of that. People were kind of sending some suggestions. Somebody's actually, who's not too far from us, has offered some tool racks and bins. That I think we're gonna meet up with him hopefully maybe this weekend.
Maybe this weekend, yeah.
Like maybe Sunday after church or something.
I gotta look at the schedule. I also watched a video today. I watched David from Come On Homesteading. He busted out the mill and got things fired up. A lot of you guys have probably already seen this video because I think we have a lot of the same subscribers. But yeah, he was
I think
milling.
there might be a little overlap. Yes.
Yeah, he's milling his own wood, and I was like, "That brilliant! I need to find someone down here near us that has a sawmill and buy this rough cut, this milled wood for our chicken coop builds." I don't want to use it probably for framing in things where I have tight tolerances, like building the cooler and stuff, but for all the outdoor stuff. For the chicken coop, for the barn, all that stuff that I'm not trying to get things airtight.
So then what, you just chop down a tree and then you mill it? Or you get a tree that's just chopped?
Just let him worry about it.
Who's he?
The guy with the sawmill.
Oh, you just have him do the milling?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to try to get a mill.
Nah, I don't want to do all that.
Okay.
You know what? You can only do so much. But if I can find somebody around here that has a sawmill, I can buy a 2x4 from him, a rough cut 2x4 for probably, a decent percentage less than what a 2x4 at Home Depot costs.
Oh, well, that's good.
Ideally. Hopefully.
Okay,
we'll find out.
We'll have
I'll
to
look
do
into
some
it.
legwork, misters.
Yeah.
Legwork, misters. Well, speaking of all of that and like the shop and organizing the barn and all of that, building the barn and everything.
We have talking about locations, right? The shop, the chicken coop, the barn, things that we want to have at all those locations.
Right, and we were talking about it in the video from that posted yesterday on 3 Mississippi about having some tools at each area and farm action go bags. So
it's a very serious subject right now,
serious.
people.
So
farm action go bag.
I kind of put together a prototype. Mike doesn't know that yet.
Well, I can see that you brought something out with you.
I did bring something out. He was kind of asking me, and I was like, no, I want to save it. So, so I put together a prototype of the farm action go bag because a lot of you guys were commenting like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that's what I was carrying around in like all my vehicles all these years were farm action go bags. So I feel like this is a thing. So we'll just go through. First of all, this is a prototype, so it is in a flamingo bag because I did put it together. So there's that. But like
this is going downhill fast, people.
We have some useful stuff in here. So there's some wasp spray.
Okay. I can see that.
Right.
I can see having that in multiple places. Then, farm action go bag.
Right. And then some sunscreen, because when you're out working sometimes you need some sunscreen.
Okay. All right. We're making sense so far.
And then this is the stand-in for duct tape because I couldn't find my duct tape. So, but you need a roll of good duct tape.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You got baling wire in there?
No, because I couldn't find it. I got 11.
You know what? If it had been in your farm action go bag, you'd know right where it is.
Right, but I have to make one. I got a hammer.
That's a cute little hammer.
Yeah,
where'd you get this?
That's actually out of Frankie's.
Toy store?
That's out of Frankie's toolkit. Actually, it works well.
All right.
I got this nice 3 Mississippi hat just in case you need a hat.
Oh yeah. You forgot to bring a hat with you. It was early. Sun wasn't really beating down. Now the sun's beating down.
Tape measure.
Keep a hat in the farm action go bag.
Yeah.
This is a cute little tape measure. What are you measuring with this? Like toothpicks?
No comment.
Oh, here we go.
I got the important stuff too.
Now, okay.
Yep.
You gotta keep something like that in a farm action go bag for sure.
And then I've got my screwdriver.
All right. I like the way you're thinking.
I've got my knife.
Oh, pocket knife.
Pocket knife.
Keep a pocket knife in the Farm Action Go bag. Absolutely.
Some turkey jerky in case you need a snack. Right?
Oh, that goes with this.
Yeah. And then this. Oh, and
Why
then,
turkey jerky? What's wrong with beef jerky?
Because that's what I had. And then some wound closure things, just in case you cut yourself while you're out on the farm.
We didn't get Band-Aids. We went with straight wound closures. Well, we're not gonna get a little cut. We're gonna.
And then some headache medicine in case I give Mike a headache, which is like almost all the time.
You're gonna need to double up on that.
Yeah. And then, of course, very important. In case you get bored, it's really important to bring a magazine with you.
True story.
To fend off the
True
boredom.
story.
You can just kind of flip through it.
Magazines are really important when you're bored, so I'll give you that.
So that's it. Oh, and then no, that's not. There's more. Oh, and then some goggles in case.
Oh, safety goggles.
Safety goggles.
Yeah, you gotta have safety goggles. Hold on.
Safety goggles. Oh, and then
these don't fit.
Your 3 Mississippi bottle opener too.
Oh yeah, that goes with the brewski.
With the brewski.
What else you got in here?
That's really it. Everything else I already said.
Wait, where's my?
What?
Oh, here we go. Very important.
Oh, and dish soap. Why'd you put that in there? I didn't even know you threw that in there. Oh my goodness. But anyway, that's our Farm Action Go bag.
Farm Action Go bag, people.
The prototype. The very rough
prototype number 1.
But no, I do think, I mean, honestly though, I do think it's kind of cute. And like a lot of people were commenting on that video about having a Farm Action Go bag now. So
the reality of a Farm Action Go bag is coming.
Oh, I'm going to make a shirt. I'm going to make a tote too.
I'm going to make a Farm Action Go bag. Oh yeah, a tote.
Like I'm going to make a tote on our merch store that says Farm Action Go bag because I think that's really funny.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
yeah,
I'm going
to let this marinate a little bit.
Let it marinate.
And see what it grows into, what it ferments into. But I think there's an acronym, a fun acronym that's going to come out of this.
I don't know.
Not sure what that's going to look like.
Yeah.
But there's something that's going to come of this. And frankly, when I do create my toolboxes, my tool bags for the different locations, I'm going to carefully select the right canvas setup, and I'm going to silk screen whatever we wind up coming up with for that on those, and I'm going to make the legit Farm Action Go bags.
Yeah, so there it is, Farm Action Go bags.
And every one of them will have a magazine or 2 in it.
In case you get bored.
In case you get bored.
You know, it's important to have, reading material.
Reading material.
Reading material. You always have to have your magazine. Yeah. So honestly, today was like it was exciting for me that we hit the 85K. Like I do have to say, like, I know it's not a giant number. I know it's not like, we don't have a plaque yet, like a play button plaque.
Yeah, but are we even gonna hang that on the wall anywhere? If we ever do get it?
I would hang it in my office.
Would you?
Or but I'm weird. I would make it like, I'd put it. I would.
That whole play button thing for me. It's not for me. I don't know.
It's
an ego thing. It does feel good.
It's like an ego thing.
It's like, hey, we successfully right.
Yeah, like if it's something that like we've worked really hard on and put a lot of time and effort into, and like.
But on a daily basis, when I'm looking at the analytics, it's never the subscriber count that I'm looking at. It's always the watch time minutes,
I get that.
And because that's all where the revenue is generated from. But hey, to say what this time last year, I think we probably had 55,000 subscribers, 60,000 subscribers, right?
This time last year?
Yeah.
No.
I have no idea. I'm just talking. I'm just giving her something to disagree with me on.
No, I'm not.
I know that for a while there.
More carefully, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Clearly. For a while there, it was, I would go back and look at the history and see where we were this time last year. But now, after 4 years, I don't remember where we were this time last year.
Right. I think we were in the low 70s, if memory serves correctly. But I could be wrong. Actually, no, that was 2 years ago. I was in the 70s. We were in the 70s when I went to the first meetup. So that was 2 years ago.
So yeah, there's been some slow growth over the last 2 years.
We had some issues because we changed some things on the channel, and it kind of had algorithm backlash. And it really, like, we lost some subscribers when that happened, and then it started, like, not serving up our videos, and it just got to be, we were like, oh, why'd we do that? Like,
and some of the some of the videos that were getting a lot of views at the time, we changed the thumbnails and we did things that tanked those videos.
Right.
And those videos were also getting us a lot of subscribers. Now, were they the subscribers that we were actually, targeting? I'm not sure. I mean, we have been doing a bit of a pivot, especially now, from California to here, and the different types of, actual farming that we're doing instead of that, micro farming that we were trying to do as legit as possible. Like, yeah, we really do have chickens, and yeah, we really do have goats, but it was on such a micro scale that it was challenging to continually put out not only content but fresh content. Something that we hadn't done already. How many different ways can you go collect eggs?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think at some point you run into that no matter what. Like, you kind of have to. There's a certain amount of, like, you still have to keep things fresh and you have to keep things going. Even once the farm's built and everything's established and things are running smoothly, then it's like, okay, well, now it's just day-to-day stuff and the season for this and the season for that and whatever. And it's still going to be a lot of things that you've done a million times, but you just have to find new ways to make them, exciting and intriguing to people that would want to watch them. I think is the big,
Yeah, I think on a larger farm like this, though, we're always going to have something fresh that is happening. I mean, with all this, with all of this that we now have, I mean, it's going to take us the next 3 years. We're going to be building and adding to, and so we got plenty of content for the next few
I don't have
years
to stress
anyway.
for like a little while.
Yeah, and then
Well, I do have to stress a little bit because, like, right now, like, until he actually, like, picks up a 2x4, I don't have anything being built.
Right.
I don't have any, so I'm like, right now, I am having a little bit, I mean, there's stuff going on and there's things happening, but it is a little bit more challenging just because there isn't anything being built right now. There isn't any animals to tend to right now. There isn't anything, like, we're not growing anything yet. There's nothing to show canning other than these pears that we just picked. Like, you know what I mean? So there is a little bit of a challenge there right now, but we're gonna work through it. We're gonna figure it out.
The content for now on 3 Mississippi.
That was just, I thought it was a bat.
I know, it was a slow, like his wings were not moving that fast.
That's crazy.
The content for now on 3 Mississippi really is the planning phase.
Yeah.
And that's, that's kind of the best we can do.
Yeah, and that's an important part too. And I think that people, I mean, maybe not, but people that are, a lot of people have reached out saying like, oh, we want to do the same thing you're doing in a year or two or in 6 months or whatever. And it's been helpful to see like some of the things that you've had to go through or what you've had to talk about or consider. So, I mean, this would be an aspect of that is the planning out your farm. Like, what was there when you got there? Did you just buy land and you're having to build everything? That's a whole different thing, of course. But if you're, something like us where the house was already here, but there's no animal structures and they're just so low-flying.
Well, and the other thing too is, those types of videos, the planning videos, can be in kind of to some extent timeless, right? So there's different types of videos that you can do, and there's different times when those videos are going to get views, right? If you do a video about snowboarding, it's not going to get a lot of views in the middle of the summer, okay? As an extreme example, it's kind of similar when we're doing garden videos, when we're doing planting videos, when we're doing how to propagate whatever videos. All those things are seasonal.
Yeah, there's certain videos that get like, yes, they're timeless and people will continue to watch them, but they're going to get seasonal spikes when people are searching for them.
Right. Nobody's going to be searching for my videos on how to top pepper plants this time of year.
Right.
Those videos are just not going to get watched. I'm going to get 1 or 2 random views because somebody like let their video keep playing when they fell asleep, and that happened to
or
pop
they
up.
like they had a thought about something or saw something or heard something else related and looked it up. Whatever.
But you're planning when you're planning how to reorganize a shop. That's a type of a video that really doesn't necessarily have a season attached to it. So it's it's good.
Right.
It's good to remember that for us.
And farm action go bags are timeless.
Farm action go bags are timeless. Right?
Like a diamond.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, which reminds me, I left mine in the kitchen. I took it off when I was cooking. No, it's in the frog. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's in the frog, but I just realized that it's still sitting in the frog.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry. Just derailed him.
Yeah.
I can do it to him too.
I don't even remember what I was talking about, but the difference between you and I is if I forget what I was talking about, I'm like, okay, either I was done or it wasn't important anymore, or who cares? I've moved on. You just get mad. You're like, whatever I was about to say, the world needed to hear it.
It was like the cure
and
for
it's
cancer.
your fault that they will not.
Because, but here's the problem. When my hamster falls off the wheel, it falls hard. And it does not recover quickly.
Gets a concussion, needs an aspirin.
Yeah.
Luckily for you, there's one in the Farm Action Go bag.
Yeah, it's bad. So I have to just it's a struggle for me. It's hard. I don't know. I can't with that.
There is
There's like fog coming in over there too.
Yeah, it is. There's fog rolling in back there.
It's humid AF right now.
It is so humid.
I mean, it's not. We're also sitting under really intense
pretty
lights.
humid.
So it's humid, but it's cooling down.
There's not even the slightest breeze out there.
It's cooling down though. It's just hot right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but there is like legit fog.
It's because I'm sitting here.
Like,
that's why it's so hot. I'm hot-blooded.
Sugar would melt in your mouth. I know. Okay.
I got a fever. 103.
I can't with you. You're a lot, mister. You're a lot.
Come on, baby. Do you do more than dance?
Oh my god.
I'm hot-blooded.
He's so much, you guys. I cannot with him. Oh, lordy. Are you sure you only put sweet tea in there?
That's sweet tea right there. Good Mississippi sweet tea.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
So, what's in store tomorrow? Tomorrow is only Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah, so what's in store for this weekend that maybe we'll be talking about tomorrow?
So, Saturday is, Friday and Saturday is actually both the big Flywheel Festival.
That's right.
That we're going to try to go to on, I think we're going to try to go on Saturday. And then we'll hopefully try to meet up with the gentleman that reached out about the tool racks from his auto shop. That he wanted to give to us, so we might meet up with him and film that.
I was also kind of thinking about going to Tupelo Saturday
He wants
morning.
to go to Scruggs at the crack of dawn.
Here's the thing.
Here's the problem. I struggle bus getting them out of the house on time for church. I don't know if I can get him out of the house at 9 a.m. on a Saturday and then still get him to church, get him up for church on Sunday.
What does one have to do with the other?
I feel like
there's 2 different days.
I feel like you're up, but it's hard to get you out of the house.
I'm usually sitting in front of my computer, drinking coffee, reading some YouTube comments.
I don't mean he's still in bed or anything. It's just he just dilly-dallies, I feel like.
When we're
going to go somewhere, and then I end up waiting around for him for an hour, and then I'm like, bro, let's go choppy.
But here's the thing. I need some more items, some specific items for my Farm Action Go bag, prototype 2. No, I'm just kidding. There's a couple things I need that that will make the next couple of projects that I'm working on much more reasonable. One of them is a little trailer.
Today. Your measure thing came
Measure
today.
thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
What?
The wheel?
The wheel, yeah.
The round thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's there.
Okay. I should probably have one of those in each Farm Action Go bag.
I don't think that's necessary.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered a measuring wheel. It's a larger wheel so that it can go over rough ground for measuring fence lines,
Yeah.
So, which, I can get pretty close measurements off of Google Earth. But when it gets down to brass tacks and it's time to actually lay some stuff out, now I want to measure as closely as possible.
Right.
And then, we probably don't have a lot of time to talk about this today, but I'll toss out there that a conversation that's coming soon is a conversation about another tractor. I'm just going to toss that out there.
Yeah, he brought that up today.
I'm just going to toss that out there, another tractor.
Yeah. I'm like, I still need a quad or a side-by-side. I think I'm just going to have to go out and find one.
I've been shopping for one.
Oh, have you?
I've been looking for quads. I haven't really been shopping for a side-by-side, but I've definitely been shopping for quads, and in doing so, I'm looking at the same markets where side-by-sides are, and people are just not selling them right now.
Yeah, I guess.
So, and people are not really selling reasonable, newer, like 2-3-year-old tractors with a bucket front loader. People are not selling those right now. So
yeah, that's what I need. Whew. Hi, that was a bug right in my eyeball. I need the front loader for the animals because I need it to move feed. I need it to.
Yeah, well, you need a fork pallet jack.
That's what I said.
No, you said front loader.
Whatever. It goes in the front.
Yes, it does. And it loads in the front. Yeah, so it's a bucket as opposed to it is a front loader. You're right. It's forks on a front loader instead of a bucket on a front loader.
Am I right?
You're
or
right.
Are you just appeasing me?
You're left.
Anyway, on that note, guys, we will see you tomorrow, and we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed and like helped us hit some of these numbers and milestones. We really appreciate it.
And we really look forward to bringing you.
Really like us.
Yeah, we really look forward to bringing you prototype 2 of the Farm Action Go Bag.
Farm Action Go Bag.
Coming soon.
That's right. Make sure you check the merch shop. It'll be there eventually.
Eventually. We're working on it.
We're working on it. Bye, guys.